a very scary masked figure, walking around a school and using chalk. The narrator then introduces this masked figure as the Curious. It isn't certain if this being is a boy or a girl, nobody knows if it's even human, and the Curious draws something on a piece of paper by the school. The narrator then asks what we would do if we were totally anonymous. The story officially begins, and we are introduced to Sam and a couple of his friends. His friends are called Fitzy and Niney, and they are all students at St. Augustine Choir School. They are all singing in a church choir, and their parents are in the audience. This school is very expensive, so only rich families can afford to send their children there. Since students come from very influential backgrounds, many of them have quite a large ego. Sam is one of those students, but recently his family has gotten into trouble, and they aren't financially sound as before. With each passing day, Sam is more jealous of his friends for being so comfortable and rich. He watches them have fun during an important performance, and he is very envious. After the performance, Sam goes to talk with his mom and asks her for money, but she has nothing to give him. He is angry at her, because he now feels like an outcast in this school. In the past, Sam and his mother were very rich people, but now they are almost poor. His father has lost a lot of his money, and they can't afford their lavish lifestyle from the past. They start to argue about money, but they are interrupted when a student runs out of the headmaster's office and the student is in tears. The headmaster arrives and explains that this is another case of the notorious no-face trolling and harassing the students. And this no-face is someone who has been attacking students for a while. Sam's friends then join the conversation. Fitzy comments that this no-face isn't even that funny, and there are theories that this mysterious attacker goes to their school, but nobody knows for sure. Sam's mother is worried that Sam has been the target of the attacks from this no-face, but Sam denies it. He tries to sound brave, so he tells his mother and his friends that if this no-face comes after him, he will expose him. The parents from the school leave, and the boys are left alone. They have presents from their parents, but Sam has nothing. He tries to pretend like it doesn't bother him, but it does. Niney tries to be nice and offers him some of her candy, but Sam rejects the offer. Niney and Fitzy decide to go eat some pizza at a restaurant called Zuko's Pizza Hut. The two friends want Sam to join them, and they offer to pay for his food. Sam refuses their offer, as he doesn't want to seem like someone who has to borrow money. And there seems to be a romantic moment between Niney and Sam. Sam tells her that she has pretty hair today, and that makes her blush. She is very flattered that someone noticed, and Fitzy gets very uncomfortable as she is his girlfriend. The two of them leave to have fun, and leave Sam standing there alone. He goes back to his room, and blasts loud rock music. Sam is totally alone in the dark, and he is ready for his night routine. He decides to log on to the computer, and joins the school's online forum, and starts to comment on various people using an anonymous profile. It is revealed that Sam is actually the no-face, and the one who has been harassing and insulting students for a while. He uses his online profile to insult Niney's hair and calls it ugly. Even he creates a horrible photo comparing Niney and her hair to a wild animal. Sam then decides to start a thread where he talks about Fitzy, and speculates that he is only dating Niney because he lost a bet. Sam is very happy with himself and what he is doing for others. He starts to badmouth Fitzy on the online forums, and people start to notice. And they are all very interested. Sam, using his no-face profile, comments how Fitzy is a fake friend and nobody should trust him. Sam receives a private message from a user named BillyGoat356. This message is very scary, and it basically tells Sam that he is being very mean, and if he continues, he will be punished. But Sam thinks that it's just a dumb troll and ignores the message. The following day at school, Sam meets up with Niney, who is very upset, and shows him the post that No-Face made about her. Sam pretends to be her friend, and he tries to comfort her. Niney reveals that she isn't that upset about the comments, but mostly she thinks that Fitzy doesn't even like her now. Sam once again lies, and tells her that Fitzy is a great guy, and she should trust him, but she is still pretty upset and confused. Sam then asks Niney if she wants to have lunch with him, and just after she accepts his offer, Fitzy arrives. He is confused why Niney is so cold towards him, and she leaves. Sam is very pleased with himself, and hopes to get with Niney. He is then invited to the headmaster's office, but before he goes, Fitzy laughs at him for getting into trouble once again. When Sam arrives, he sees that the headmaster is talking with his mother. His mother has run out of money and can't afford him to go to this school anymore. The headmaster is angry at Sam's mother, as she has promised to not be late with the payments anymore. And it's very obvious that Sam will soon get kicked out of the school. He is very upset, and soon he finds a poster that is showing a Riseborough scholarship, and it is given to the student with the best musical solo. Sam is a baritone, but he is determined to sing in the recital in 2 days and win this scholarship. He goes into the headmaster's office and proposes this as an idea for his payments. The headmaster at first disagrees, but finally accepts Sam's idea. After the meeting, Sam is furious at his mother and tells her that he will not be kicked out. Fitzy and Sam are actually roommates, and Sam must be careful when he logs on. When Fitzy goes to sleep, Sam can finally relax. Sam once again logs on as No Face and starts to insult the headmaster on the forums. He then once more gets a message from Billy, who sends him a photo of a troll, and the text in the message is in another language. But Sam thinks this is another dumb message and ignores it. When he wakes up in the morning, Sam realizes in the mirror that he now has a monobrow for some reason. He goes to music practice, and there he performs his solo. He is very pleased with himself, but soon realizes that his feet are now really big, and he has black toenails. He is also covered in strange hairs. With each moment he looks less like his old self, so he rushes to his dorm room. After school, Sam once again goes on the online forums to spread rumors about Nini and Fitzy, but his stomach grows and makes strange noises. Sam and Nini meet up and talk, and she admits that she and Fitzy are having relationship problems because of No Face. Nini admits that she maybe has feelings for Sam, but then his stomach starts to make a strange sound and he has to leave. When he arrives in his room, his entire body has transformed. He has an ugly nose, out of control hair, and very big hands and feet. Also his posture has totally changed, and looks like a very scary troll. Sam is now panicking, so he decides to translate the message, and finds out that it's a very old curse. The message was originally in Norwegian. He then sends Billy a message and asks him to break the curse. The user gives Sam 2 options. He can hide until the sun comes up and the curse will pass, or he can tell the whole school that he was No-Face the entire time. If he does that, Billy will break his curse and he will be free. And if he doesn't do both of these options, he will become a troll for his entire life. Sam can't hide until the sun comes up, because he has to perform that musical solo tonight. And if he reveals himself as No-Face, everybody will hate him. Sam then decides to still play that solo, but hides himself under a robe. He goes to the musical event, and begins his solo performance, and tells everyone that he has to keep in the hood, because he is just anxious. He sings pretty well at the start, but soon his voice starts to sound like a monster. The headmaster tells Sam to lower his hood, and when he does, everyone sees his troll form. Billy tells Sam that he must admit what he did, but Sam refuses and runs away. Sam runs into the sun, and he then gets turned into stone. The stone then gets lifted up to the roof of the school, where many other stone trolls also are placed. Some time passes, and everything goes back to normal. Fitzy and Nini are back together, and they talk about their theories about what happened to Sam. Basically, since that day, nobody has seen him. Also, in the days after his disappearance, one of the students found his laptop, and he was revealed to be the No-Face. Nini and Fitzy talk about it, and they pass a caretaker in the school. This caretaker has an ID that says name, it's Bill Goat, and he is employee 356. We then once more see the being called the Curios, and it slowly walks away from the school. And the narrator warns that you never know who will be your Billy Goat. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you in the next video. Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the